Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of All About the Cars of Gran Turismo 7. In this video, we're going to learn all about the 2010 McLaren MP4-12C. This car can be purchased in two places on this game. First, it can be purchased here at the used car dealer for 185,700 credits. And secondly, it can be purchased at Brand Central for a higher price, which I will show you after we get done here at the used car dealer. So if you aren't familiar with the used car dealer on this game, it rotates cars in and out of the dealership every day. So this car may or may not be available for you to purchase at the time that you watch this video, but it will eventually rotate back into being available for purchase again in the future. So be sure to check back often to see when this car is available in the used car dealer. Alright, so I'm going to click on this car and we'll start by going over some of its specs. First, this car comes stock with 620.78 performance points. It's an MR drivetrain, meaning that the engine is situated at the middle of the car and the rear wheels drive the car. It comes stock with 600 horsepower at 7,500 RPM. The weight is just under 3,000 pounds and the engine is turbo aspirated. Now we're going to click on Learn More and see what Andy has to say about this car. When you think of McLaren road cars, the 3-seat F1 might come to mind, but the MP4-12C is also pretty impressive. Standing for McLaren Project 4, from a merger with Project 4 headed by McLaren's former race director Ron Dennis, the MP4-12C comes equipped with a twin-turbo V8 mounted amidships in a carbon fiber chassis. It also features the company's high-tech proactive chassis control suspension, making this car one amazing handler. In fact, the arrival of the MP4-12C saw market share moving from Ferrari to McLaren, kickstarting a nice little rivalry. It was a good thing for customers because whether you went with a British or Italian supercar, you couldn't go wrong. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car from the used car dealer, so we're going to back out to the main menu now and go to Brand Central. And from here, we're going to go to Europe and at the United Kingdom. I almost went down to Germany, but McLaren is a UK brand. I'm going to click on McLaren here. And we're going to go to the McLaren showroom, and here is the MP4-12C. Now, as you can see, the car is more expensive here at Brand Central at 225,000 credits. We've already gone over all the specs, so I'm going to click on this car, and one of the interesting and fun things about buying the car at Brand Central is that you get to choose the color. And this car comes in a whopping 17 different colors. So I'll show you each one of them quickly. And what you'll do is you'll choose one of these colors and then back out to the previous menu and click on Purchase to buy the car in that color. Alright, so we're going to click on Learn More and see what Martin has to say about this car. McLaren has made more than a few noteworthy road cars, and among them is the MP4-12C, the first one since the legendary F1. Its single-piece carbon fiber monocoque was the first of its kind in a production car. The car's active suspension system was also an engineering marvel. Powering this beauty was a twin-turbocharged 3.8-liter V8 mounted amidships and pumping out 591.7 horsepower. We had to wait a long time to get a successor to the F1, but the MP4-12C made it all worth it. Alright, that's everything we can learn from Brand Central, so we're going to back out to the main menu once again, and we're going to go to the garage where I'll get into this car and we'll learn some more. So here at the garage, I'm going to click on Change Car. We'll go down to M for McLaren. And here is the MP4-12C. So I'm going to click on this car, we'll listen to the startup sound, and then we'll learn some more about it. Alright, we're going to click on Car Collection, go to this car, and we'll learn some more by reading this short description about it. The MP4-12C was the first McLaren production car since the McLaren F1 road car. Following in the footsteps of the McLaren F1 with its ultimate performance and the SLR McLaren with Mercedes-Benz, the third McLaren supercar was given the name MP4, as if to remind one of its relationship with F1 machines. As with the revolutionary MP4 F1 car that introduced carbon composite bodies to F1 racing back in 1981, the major point of note in this car is the one-piece carbon composite monocell tub utilized in its structure. The weight of the monocell alone is just 176 pounds and contributes greatly to weight reduction. In the front and rear of the monocell is an aluminum frame to which the engine and suspension are assembled. The midship-mounted engine is a 3.8-liter V8 twin-turbo with a maximum output of 591.7 horsepower. The displacement and power specifications may perhaps appear to be surprisingly modest for a McLaren road car. However, its performance is nothing short of incredible, as it boasts a top speed of over 198.8 miles per hour and 0 to 1,312.3 feet or 400 meters, acceleration of approximately 11 seconds, and a 0 to 124.3 miles per hour acceleration of less than 10 seconds, giving a performance level equal to or greater than the Ferrari 458 Italia. The 7-speed dual-clutch system is given the name Seamless Shift Gearbox, much like F1 machines, and incorporates 6 preset driving modes. The electronically controlled suspension is set up as a 4-wheel double wishbone configuration, and is also notable that the front, rear, left-right dampers are connected hydraulically for ride comfort. So lots of great information about this car from Gran Turismo's description about it. We're going to back out to the main menu once again, and we're going to make a stop at the cafe and see if anybody is here to talk to us about this car. And there's no one here for this particular car. If there was, they'd be next to this trophies icon. But not to worry, we're going to make one final stop at the tuning shop, where I'll show you everything that can be done to improve this car's performance and power. So as you can see, I have done extensive work on this car to improve its performance points, and it is all the way up to 728.7, but I will still show you everything that can be done to it. Now, there are quite a few things that are not available, including the sports computer, air filter, brake pads, street suspension, and the first stage of weight reduction. However, you can add the sports muffler on the first page, and also all of the tires on the first page are available for purchase. Under Club Sports, the high lift camshaft, high compression piston, sports suspension, sports clutch flywheel, sports brake kit, the transmissions, and the Stage 2 weight reduction, as well as dirt tires, are all not available. So only a couple of things to choose from here. You can add bore up, the one-way LSD, two-way LSD, power restrictor, and ballasts. Under Semi-Racing, you cannot add the low-end torque supercharger, sports intercooler, semi-racing clutch and flywheel, or the third stage of weight reduction, but everything else on this page is fair game, including all three, the low, medium, and high RPM turbochargers. And under the racing category, stroke up, the supercharger, the racing exhaust manifold, the racing clutch and flywheel, the torque vectoring center differential, and the fourth stage of weight reduction are all not available, but everything else on this page is available for purchase and can be added to this McLaren. So while there are a lot of things not available, there's still enough that you can get a little edge on this car and increase its performance and power to make it quicker off the line and faster in most races. That's everything we can learn about this car from Gran Turismo 7, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps you to determine whether or not you'd like to add this car to your collection. Stay tuned for more videos highlighting all of the cars of Gran Turismo 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.